Hey guys, how you doing? Sorry it's been a couple of days. Had some issues with our internet and a few other things, so I haven't been able to record or upload anything, which I apologize. So today we're going to be doing a 25 PED speed hunt. Now, I have a specific theory on how the loot system works. I believe that certain creatures will drop a specific percentage of what is spent killing them. There's a good possibility that higher level creatures have a higher, maybe a higher percent markup range. But, and here's the but, killing the lower mobs in a quick succession in my opinion, will garner either more respawns or more specific stuff, and gives a higher chance of a higher percentage loot drop. So what we're going to be using on this hunt, and what we're going to be hunting, is we're going to be hunting the diapers that are out over this way. And we're going to be using an R Matrix LR20. And as you can see, it burns, it burns a little over 10 peck worth of ammo, but it costs at least 1 PEC, I believe, 1 PEC to actually use the thing. That's its decay rate. So if we go with the amount that we have, so 25 PED plus, let's go 2 PED 50. So we're going to be burning. We need to make back at least, 27.5 PED to make this back. Now I am using a few things. I'm using a skill increase pill and a auto loot thingamabob. So the whole idea behind a speed hunt is to hopefully one-shot most of these creatures and get back a pretty decent return in total. Now the idea is we will end up clearing out a lot of the low loot percentage trash, and we'll also hopefully get off of the microphone. Hopefully, we will get back a higher percentage from certain creatures. Now I've done this a couple of times before, and I've received really good loot back. So let's see how we go with this one. And the reason why I'm not using the webcam is because it's a little dark in here, and I want to see how things go without the webcam, because I know sometimes a big webcam with some dude in your face can be pretty annoying sometimes. So we're going to see how things go without the webcam. And I've also changed my microphone to something a little bit better. Oh look, there's some good drops. A couple of PED from those couple of kills. See, this is like the average that we seem to be getting back. We'll seem to, like, a lot of the times we'll get back half. Most of the times we'll get back half of what we spend on a kill. Now, my hope is that we get something that gives back 2,000, 10,000% of what we put down. Those are the things that we're looking for. The 1,000 percentage. The 10,000 percentage even. Because I've had that happen a couple of times as well. I'd spend like 10 PEC on a kill and get 10 PED back. Once I'm more leveled up with... Hey, see? That was a decent one. Once I'm more leveled up with this, just in general, we should hopefully see some... unless it's 100% dodged, we should hopefully see a one-hit kill from most of these. Now, this isn't something you want to do all the time. I'm doing this right now because there doesn't seem to be too many people around the Diakbas. That, and I also have a mission for the Diakbas. Well, the Shinkbas and the Diakbas. But you don't want to do it around a whole bunch of people. You want to make sure other people can actually do the hunting that they want to do without, you coming along and just freaking murdering everything. Now we're speeding. Now we're speed hunting. See, these guys would be good to speed hunt in a, like, for... like, say you want to gain some skills. Say you want to gain, like, skinning skills or things like that. Speed hunting would be a decent way to do it, because I think you get skinning when you kill something. Like, in general, you normally only get skinning after you've killed something. So that's one way you can possibly use a speed hunt to your advantage. But now these are all just theories and speculations based on how the loot system works. Based on how the loot system works in my own personal theory. Everyone has their own theories. Some people believe there are loot waves, so a specific part of the day there would be higher loots for creatures because there's more money flowing into the game at those specific times of day. Other people believe that it is, some dude behind a keyboard at Mindark is punching in based on the amount of loot available, what has what in it. So, he might troll everyone and put like a 20,000 PED loot for a, one of these level 3 Darkbas, which is not going to happen. Like, there might be a slim chance that could maybe possibly happen, but I highly doubt it. Now, this guy's not really on my hunting list, but I'll take him down anyway. It'll be funny if this is the guy that gives me, like, a big loot. Nah. No. So in general, when you're going to speed hunt, this is kind of how you would do it. We've had a couple of decent loots, but nothing too wowzer. But we're still around the break-even mark. Maybe just a little bit under the break-even mark. So if we can get like 2 or 3 more decent-sized loots, then hey, we're golden. But as it stands right now, we might be losing. Now, the whole point behind this is, sure, you can go out with... this is all based on percentage, right? So say you have enough to kill... Like, say you have enough ammunition to kill... I don't know, 20 Fifoids, right? You have enough to kill 20 Fifoids, so you go out and kill 20 Fifoids. If it is a percentage, and not a fixed amount per monster level, per mob level, then you've only had 20 chances to get that higher percentage of loot for the amount spent. But... and yes, it might cost you, like, you might spend more, so you might get back a little bit more. But, here's the but, the big but. If you can change that 20 into 230, or you have 230 chances to get a higher loot that could, in theory, bring back, bring in a profit. But that is just 100% speculation on my part. There is no 100% certainty as with all things in Entropia universe, there is no 100% certainty that that is how this will turn out. Like, we kind of started off strong, but it's kind of dying a little bit. So let's see how this... see how this goes. And I mean, you don't have to hunt Diakbas. It's just Diakbas give, you know, things like Diakbas skin, and I like getting a variety of loots. And also these guys tend to drop the weapons just a little bit more frequently. And I mean, if we wanted, we could head off and hunt the corded punies. We can, you know, do a speed hunt with punies. We can really do whatever. But I have found that the Diakbas, it could be because of their level, I don't know, but these guys tend to have slightly higher percentage of return. Not like overall they give more money, but they tend to give back a higher percentage. I don't know what that is you know, what that is not a symptom, mechanism. I don't know why that happens. It just does. We'll just blast through a couple of these guys. Oh, didn't kill this one. If we can get a couple more like that. You know what, we got 70 shots left. We got 40 shots left. Now 38. Let's go over and kill some Cordidids, because there could be a chance that because a lot are being killed over here, that the system behind Mind Ark's Entropia's looting might turn around and be like, okay, there are a lot of people hunting here. Let's not put, like, hunting these things here. Let's not put the bigger loots there. Let's not put the bigger percentages on these creatures. Let's put them on something else. But there's no one around here. So there is a chance that I might get lucky around here. And if not, well, it's been a typical hunt. But, you know, if we do get stuff back, then, groovy. How's everyone been, by the way? I mean, I don't really get much communication from the guys that watch this, but how are you guys doing? How's everyone going? Anyone had anything interesting happen while they were, playing Entropia, or whatever game you're playing? Got any big loots? Got any interesting loots? See, we've got about 24 kills left, 23 left. Let's just speed through these guys a little bit. See what we can get back. See if we can get anything back at all from these guys. Looks like that guy's got a similar idea, just speed through these fuckers. Speed looting, boys. Speed looting. And I just want to point out, I'm not adding the pills to my total PED spent, because technically I got them kind of for free. I deposit, so technically I kind of got them for free. Take down that one. Take down that one. Alright. That is all the people that we can kill today. So we got back... let's see, we got... This will bring it up to about 19. And not really worth much at all. Market value... 2. So we made back maybe... I'd say we made back about 80%. Which isn't ridiculously high. But, in saying that, I wasn't getting a lot of bigger loots. But I think I'm going to be doing more of these speed hunts. So, you know, I'm going to do them over the space of the next couple of months. Maybe do one a day or one every 2 days. Just to get a rough gauge of the loot. The loot theories, the loot pools. I might even try it at different times of day. You know, and see what we get, right? See what happens. See what we get over this, you know, over these time periods. Because if it is a percentage based, which once I do have a weapon that costs like 40 PEC to shoot, I will be testing it on the lowest of low mobs, just to see if we get back a high percentage. You know, it's just to see if we get back higher loots. But we'll get an exact. We'll get an exact. So, yeah, we got back about, if we add this to the bunch, we made back, because like you can get like 1 PEC per one of these, and I got 37. So we probably made about, you know, we got about 21 PED back, which, looking at the loots that we got back, seems about right. Yeah, seems about right. And this already had a little bit of decay, so we really only lost... We really only came out... ooh, shit. We only lost about 5 PED. So yeah, we only lost about 20% on what we put in. But I'm going to do a lot of these as sort of an experiment, bit of a sciencey thing when it comes to the game, when it comes to Entropia. So if you want to follow along with that, make sure you click subscribe. And if you have any of your own theories, feel free to leave them down in the comments below. Well guys, that has been today's Entropia dose. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys probably tomorrow.